living from the heart, not from the mind. Live in the present moment, and you will attract all the beauty in life. Stop blindly practicing various manifestation techniques. They could be traps set by your mind. Friends, many of you have probably heard the saying, if the heart does not call, things will not come. In simple terms, it means that whatever you want, you must keep calling for it in your heart, and it will come to you fulfilling your desires. Many people resonate with this phrase. But does calling from the heart really guarantee success? In reality, many people constantly call out for the things they want, yet most of the time, things don't go as planned. Why is that? Actually, the phrase, if the heart does not call, things will not come, is not incorrect when viewed from the perspective of creation. However, if you don't truly understand this saying or see the deeper truth behind it, it could limit you, leaving you trapped in the endless pursuit of desires and suffering within your mind. You might be constantly calling out for more wealth or various other things, falling into practices like visualization, placing orders to the universe, the law of attraction, and other such methods. Yet, after practicing for a long time, there may still be no results. Why is that? Because you don't understand the underlying truth or haven't seen the deepest reality. So, what is this truth? This is the mystery we'll unravel today. Before we begin, let's talk about what the essence of life is. As we've discussed before, the essence of life is the Tao, awareness or consciousness, the ultimate truth. It is constant and unchanging, neither born nor destroyed, pure and complete, without increase or decrease. This is the reality of life. For example, think of life's essence as an ocean, and we are like the waves rising and falling upon it. The world we experience, the mountains, rivers, birds, animals, and the vast universe at different levels and dimensions, is merely the manifestation of this original existence through different perspectives. Whether you are human, animal, plant, or any other form of life, it is all just a manifestation of this fundamental existence. This is what people perceive and experience as reality. Now that we've touched on this, let's return to the law of creation. If you live in a worldview where material objects dictate reality, you'll find the world chaotic, unpredictable, and lacking in any consistent rules. But when you are in a state of awakening, having seen the truth of the world, you'll look at your life, whether it's wealth, health, relationships, or work, and it will all become clear. There's no uncertainty, no coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. So, what is the law of creation? The overarching principle is that the essence of the world is consciousness, the Tao, awareness, or ultimate truth. It is not material things. Material objects are just appearances, and all appearances are illusions. There is no need to cling to them. The law of creation can be summarized simply. Your state of consciousness creates your life experience. This state of consciousness can be described as energy, frequency, vibration, or level of awakening. To put it simply, if your vibration is high, your energy is high, and the world you experience will be one of joy, ease, and abundance. But if your energy is low, if you're living in a state of scarcity, anxiety, suffering, or attachment, your experience will be filled with more lack and pain. However, at the most fundamental level, it's about how open your connection is with the original source, or in other words, how purified your spirituality is. Only your true heart can connect with this source, as it is the source of all energy and wisdom. Think of it this way. If we compare the source to electricity and you to a light bulb, the brightness of the bulb and the range it illuminates are equivalent to the level of abundance in your life. The greater the power of the light bulb, and the less it's obstructed, the brighter it shines. So, if you want more abundance in wealth, relationships, or health, you need to make your light bulb shine as brightly as possible. This is why spiritual cultivation is about increasing openness, removing karmic hindrances, limiting beliefs, and negative emotions. As your energy rises, so does your brightness. This brings us back to the phrase, if the heart does not call, things will not come. Why do I say this is not an ultimate method? Because many people interpret heart as referring to the mind's thoughts, imaginations, desires, and pursuits. But the true meaning of heart refers to your true heart, your original nature, your boundless, pure consciousness, not your mind. Look at how most people understand if the heart does not call, things will not come. It's usually based on the mind's desires and longings. For example, I want $30 million, I want a house, I want a luxury car, etc. But these are all projections of the mind based on past or future thoughts, and none of them are the truth. When your mind is immersed in the pursuit of these material desires, you are not in a state where your inner channel is open. Imagine a dam. Every limiting belief you add blocks the flow of water bit by bit. What are these beliefs? They are your concepts of time, space, past knowledge, and values. So, even if you've trained your mind to be smart, without an accurate inner method, your channel remains closed and energy cannot flow correctly. Now, some might say, it's easy to say, but isn't it difficult to stop living in the mind? How can we live without thoughts, knowledge, and experience? In truth, it's not that hard. The mind is just like your senses, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and body. It's simply a tool, not the real you. Don't blindly identify with your mind and become its slave. The mind is just a decoder. It projects the future based on past experience. This is why you struggle to let go of the past and have so much attachment to the future. Time itself is an illusion. What you are attached to is merely this illusion of time. If you want to truly open your inner channel, there's a very simple way. Stop expecting or calling for anything. Instead, live in the present, in the state of unwavering inner peace, clarity, and joy. Do what you love most in the present moment without any expectation of results. In this state, infinite abundance will naturally flow to you because you are aligning yourself with the same frequency as the infinite source. On the other hand, living in expectation only leads to failure because expectation lives in the future. As soon as a goal is achieved, it becomes the present, but because we've developed a habit of living in the future, the success of the moment brings only fleeting satisfaction. Immediately, your mind shifts to a new pursuit, and this endless cycle of chasing one goal after another leads to endless suffering. That's why Buddhism says, where there is desire, there is suffering. If we follow this pattern in life, we'll find that we're always chasing, always seeking externally, and never able to enjoy the freedom and ease of the present. You'll constantly be projecting your energy into the future, just like chasing your shadow. The more you chase it, the further it moves away. This is similar to the ancient Chinese story of Quafu chasing the sun. Quafu ran desperately towards the rising sun until he collapsed from exhaustion. But did he ever catch the sun? No, because the sun exists beyond the earth. This story illustrates how we often miss the true value of the present by chasing after illusions in the future. We expend our energy in pursuit of something, only to find it out of reach, leaving us both exhausted and unfulfilled. The lesson here is profound. All creation and manifestation happen in the present. Every moment, whether filled with joy or challenge, is an unfolding of your true nature. When you reside in the present and no longer dwell in the past or worry about the future, you become aware of your true self. This is how you touch the purest essence within, which connects you deeply to the universal source. In this state, you're no longer driven by thoughts and emotions. Instead, you shine with the same brilliance as the infinite source. An immense energy begins to flow from within. This light radiates outward, filled with boundless compassion and unconditional love. It's not just an awakening of the heart, but a lifting of your entire frequency. Every moment becomes filled with indescribable joy and contentment. This profound awareness brings with it immense creative power. You're no longer passively receiving what life throws at you, but become the source of all good things that manifest in your reality. Your thoughts, emotions, and energy act like projectors, effortlessly transforming your inner visions into tangible reality. Just like a high-powered light bulb, your life shines with unimaginable brightness, and abundance flows naturally. Most people live in a state of ignorance, trapped by limiting beliefs, always chasing something outside themselves. But in doing so, they create suffering, confusion, and scarcity. In this state, trying to attract or manifest anything is futile. Even if you succeed, it will be incomplete. If you want to change your relationships, your financial situation, or your destiny, you must begin by understanding the essence of life. To understand the truth of life, you must eliminate the limiting beliefs of your mind and return to your pure, luminous heart. This is your true self, and it is inherently abundant. Only by living from this state can you open your life to infinite abundance and freedom. Taoism introduces two fundamental concepts: letting go and going with the flow. These principles are at the core of spiritual practice, and they resonate deeply with the ideas we've explored so far. Letting go means releasing your attachment to desires, expectations, and the illusion of control. It involves relinquishing the mind's constant grasping at outcomes, the desire for things to be different than they are. When you let go, you no longer struggle against life. Instead, you allow life to unfold naturally, without interference. This doesn't mean you don't take action, but rather that your actions come from a place of peace and trust, not from desperation or fear. When you let go, you stop looking for fulfillment outside yourself. You understand that everything you truly need already exists within you. This is where the magic happens. As soon as you let go of your need to control or acquire, life begins to flow effortlessly. You move with the rhythm of the universe, and abundance comes to you naturally. Going with the flow is the state of aligning yourself with the Tao, the natural order of the universe. It's about accepting life as it is, without resistance. When you go with the flow, you stop fighting against circumstances or forcing outcomes. Instead, you trust that the universe knows what's best for you, and you allow events to unfold in their own time. This state of surrender brings incredible freedom. When you're no longer bound by the need to control, life becomes a dance, a harmonious interaction between you and the world around you. You flow effortlessly from one moment to the next, responding to life with grace and ease. This is the essence of living in alignment with the Tao. In this state of flow, abundance becomes a natural byproduct. You don't need to chase after it or call for it. It comes to you because your energy is aligned with the infinite source. You become a magnet for everything that resonates with your high-frequency state of being. Whether it's wealth, love, health, or joy, it all flows to you effortlessly. Now, let's address a common concern. Many people think that if they let go and go with the flow, they won't achieve their goals or manifest their desires. They fear that without striving and effort, they'll remain stagnant. But the truth is the opposite. When you let go and align yourself with the flow of life, you tap into a much greater power than your limited mind could ever access. This power comes from the source, from the pure consciousness that underlies all creation. It knows exactly what you need and how to bring it to you in the most perfect way. You don't need to push or strive. Life takes care of the details. Your only job is to stay in alignment, to remain present, and to trust the process. Think of it this way. When you're swimming against the current, you exhaust yourself without making much progress. But when you relax and let the current carry you, you move forward effortlessly, with much greater speed and ease. This is the difference between living from the mind and living from the heart. The mind is constantly trying to swim upstream, while the heart knows how to float with the current. To summarize, The secret to creating abundance in your life is not found in calling out for things or using manifestation techniques to manipulate reality. It's found in aligning yourself with the flow of life, letting go of attachments, and trusting in the natural order of the universe. When you live in the present moment, with a heart that is open and free, abundance flows to you naturally. The key is to stop identifying with the mind and its endless desires. Instead, connect with your true self, the infinite consciousness within you. This is where true creation happens. When you live from this place, you don't need to worry about the future or cling to the past. You are fully present, fully alive, and fully aligned with the source of all that is. Remember, the present moment is where all of life unfolds. The more you can stay present, the more you will experience the beauty, joy, and abundance that life has to offer. When you stop calling for things from a place of lack or need, you will realize that everything you've ever wanted is already within you. So, friends, let go of the mind's need to control, to strive, and to grasp. Return to your true heart, the pure consciousness that you are. Live in the flow of life, and all the beauty you seek will come to you effortlessly. I hope this video has been insightful and brings value to your journey. May the wisdom shared here inspire growth, joy, and abundance in every aspect of your life. Thank you for watching, and I wish you a life filled with peace, purpose, and prosperity. Until next time, stay mindful, stay present, and may your path be ever bright.